Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're waiting to watch Pop the Balloon live. This is Irene C. Biz Media, Faith, Love, and Trends. I'm looking at the countdown now on Netflix, and it's coming on in about 14 minutes and some seconds. And hopefully, we have someone pop in with us. We're scheduled to have someone pop in with us and talk a little bit more about the show. But the show, and guys, let me know if the audio is too, as far as the music, if the music is too loud or you can't hear me that well. Please let me know. I think I could see it in some type of the comment somewhere on this platform. But hello, thank you for joining us. And we're going to get into watching the show live with you. Now, the show on Netflix is not making such a great debut, but I said I'm going to give it another chance. For me, I like Pop the Balloon. I have not been watching all the episodes. I know some people are diehard fans of the show and they know the ins and outs of the show. I've watched clips. I've watched some standout episodes and things that everybody was talking about, but I haven't been like a faithful fan of the show. But the whole idea of it, I think, is funny. It's exciting. I mean, it's Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and when those balloons pop, I'm sorry, it's nerve wracking, and especially if you're the person that comes out and the balloon pops on you, it can be definitely a deflating experience. So, not something that, I mean, in a way, is it much different than swiping left and swiping right? And I feel like it takes that to another level because you guys are in person. You can kind of get embarrassed. You're shooting your shot, you get multiple rejections at once. In a way, it saves you some time because at least you're not spending a lot of time with one person and you're not really sure and you're wasting time and then they end up flaking out on you. At least with this, you know, right away with the first impression that basically this person is not into you and it is what it is, and move on to the next. I mean, to me, I feel like you have to have thick skin to be on the show or be a person that really just doesn't take themselves too seriously to be a part of the show. But, you know, it's a hit. And to me, I'm really excited to see something from YouTube. Whenever something from YouTube, from us so-called regular folk, can get on to other platforms and do well on YouTube and then get a chance to be on a major platform like Netflix, like I just give them kudos alone just for that element by itself. So when it comes to the host, I see the differences between the hosts, Arlette and Yvonne. I feel like I have more of a connection with Yvonne because I've seen her, know her from Insecure. I know about her background and her faith, so I kind of gravitate toward her because of her faith. And some people were saying, well, because of her faith, she doesn't know much about relationships because she hasn't been married. She hasn't done all those things when it comes to dating that a lot of people do in the bedroom. I'll say that much. So she doesn't have all that experience. So is she even qualified to be on this show? And I'm like, well, you're just hosting. So to be a host, it's not like you have to know the ins and outs of the person. All you got to do is basically ask them who they are, their name, their age, what do they do. It's very simple. It's a very simple show and a very simple strategy of the show. So it's not rocket science, but it's very engaging and very entertaining. And to me, Arlette is a great hostess. But I don't see her getting personally involved. I don't really see her giving too much of her own opinion, and maybe that's what you guys don't like about Yvonne, because I do feel like she's kind of giving her own thoughts. She's putting a comedy line, dropping some one-liners in there, and maybe people just aren't feeling that type of thing when it comes to the show because they're not used to Arlette doing that. But to me, I just think it adds another layer. Um, it's different, and to me, I also said it was kind of chaotic. And I had some friends on my Instagram. One of my friends on Instagram agreed that it's kind of a little bit too chaotic and all over the place. But it's also just show one, and it's also live. So those are two elements that the original don't have. The original's been around for a minute, and I don't even know if Avant Orgies even hosted any other type of program, so I can't really say that she's very well versed in hosting. But when you get used to somebody, you get used to them, and if you get used to seeing the same person, and she's classy, Arlette is classy, and seems like she's respectful to everyone. She doesn't put her personal vibe into it, so I respect that. If the show kind of speaks for itself, the people speak for itself. We do have some messy people on the show that say whatever they say, but I'm here for it. I mean, we have people that are messy, people that are respectful. We have people popping balloons just to pop the balloon. I don't know. To me, the show is kind of, I wouldn't say all over the place, but like you can get the balloon popped on you at any time, and then she talks to the person to find out why you popped. And sometimes it's like a little trivial issue. To me, on some level, the show is kind of shallow. Like there's not really a deep basis on what we're working with here. Basically, we're judging people straight off looks. Like it hurts so bad when I see people walk out and like half the balloons are popped. As soon as you walk out and your reception is pop, 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 pop. Like it's nerve wracking. Like okay, I was already nervous, but now half the people popped on me, and it's not even about these people will reject me, these total strangers. You gotta kind of think about it like that. Like these are just total strangers. It's not going to be the end of your life if this person decides to pop their balloon. But it's just embarrassing to be on a platform and to see the ratio of people that pop on you. Honestly, most of the people get popped a lot. There's not, I mean, and for those of you that watch, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because to me, it looks like a lot of people get their balloon popped, and where the balloon is popped for a lot of people. In the beginning, there's like the last one standing. That's like kind of the whole point of the show is, are you the last one standing? And then you get to choose to pop that person's balloon. So I don't know even if it's been any stories where people have had like an amazing time and they've actually met the love of their life. Like those are the stories that I need to know when it comes to pop the balloon. So if you're watching, drop that information in the comments for me, because that's something that I really would like to know when it comes to the show. All right, guys, it looks like we have about 6 minutes, 5 minutes and 49 seconds. We're counting it down. And I hope some people have decided to stop in. And I hope some people are giving the show a chance. Again, because a lot of people kind of threw the show under the bus. But I hope you guys are able to be here and be receptive. And those that don't want to be receptive, understandable. Let's just chat it out. Let's see what's going to happen. And let's say what we're going to say. Whatever your comments are is valid for the fans to say what they want to say about the show. Because it's really about the fans. The fans have made this show grow to the point that it has. So I don't think it's anything wrong with everybody having their say. But for me, I was like, don't just throw the show totally under the bus. Give Arlette and her husband, I believe, are the showrunners. Like, they got credits on the show. Like, come on, give them a little bit more of a run for their money, a little bit more time to just talk about and show the great things that they have going on with this show. And if the fact that it can expand all the way over to Netflix, I mean, we don't want the show to flop right out the gate, right? So that's my point in checking out the show. You guys might hear some sound effects behind me. Don't worry about it. That's just life. That's just the world. But also, the show is starting in a few minutes, so I'm going to turn that show up so I can watch and say stuff as I watch. I'm going to watch a bit of it. And I may come with a full review later. It depends, if it's worth a full review. I don't know yet. We will see. We will see. And I was expecting someone to pop in with me here, but I'm not seeing them at this moment. But we're still going to continue to go with the flow and run the show. And if you want to come on with me and do a live watch and talk, please do so in the future. We got Pop the Balloon for currently. We've been watching lately Caught in the Act, Unfaithful, 90 Day, Married at First Sight was a pretty big deal for my channel, and at this time though it's not running. But those are some of the main ones that we've been vibing with on our channel when it comes to faith, love, and trends, and then just regular trends. Sometimes I drop clips from Club Shay Shay, things that are fun, things that are trending, things that are love-based. And, I'm coming from a place of faith, so that's where the faith comes in. I'm coming with faith and love in whatever I talk about. And I'm also just being real. All right, guys, so the show is coming on momentarily. According to my time, it's about 2 minutes. Pop the balloon. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, it's coming, it's coming. This is our watch and talk. Pop the balloon. It is on. It's live now. So these are some guys. They're putting these guys' names and ages up there at the very beginning. Okay. I don't I don't remember them doing it like this last time. So it looks like they're adding some different things to it. Now the intro's rolling. All right, Yvonne walks out. We got guys this time, 8 guys. So basically, right now, I'm quiet because she's explaining the basic rules of popping the balloon for those people that don't know. Basically, if you're feeling someone, you don't pop. If you aren't, you pop. It can be based off their looks or based off of something they say. It could be age, their job, any of that. First dater is coming out. Angela, 25, she's about to be a dentist. I wonder if the guys are scared to pop on a woman when she first comes out, but not on the original. I've seen them do it. She haven't gotten a pop yet. This is unprecedented. Okay, now she's asking them questions. You can see the nerves on this, which I feel that's authentic because you can see the nerves on the other one too. But I feel like it's more nerves because they're on Netflix. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure if this is how it goes, but each guy is really telling a little bit about themselves. And from what I remember, the main person is supposed to be doing most of the talking, but she introduced herself and everything, didn't get any pops. She did say she was going to be a dentist, so she didn't get any pops. So I guess this is the route they're going. Okay, Logan is 24 and he's a dog walker. So Logan, we know he's like super chill. He doesn't know what he's gonna do in 5 years. So that was her question. So he's probably on the chopping block. We have a Cinco. I feel like I've seen him before. If y'all know where this Cinco guy is from, big, tall. He looks like an athlete, but he says he's working on acting. Hey, thank you for whoever's watching as we're watching Pop the Balloon live. And I'm gonna come in from time to time and say my thoughts here. Young lady Ashley is up now. And the guys are all kind of telling a little bit about themselves. Okay, so they're saying the guys to me, that last guy Rolando was saying where he wanted to be. I don't recall him saying anything about having a family though. Floyd looks like an eligible black man here. He's a surveillance pilot. He looks like he works out. Oh, he's not one yet, but he's working on it. Well, now she has to pop the balloons because nobody popping on her. Okay. Ashley popped him. One of the guys she didn't like his answer, but it could have been because his age, because she's 25 and he's like what 33 or something. Oh, wait a second. So now the guys want to pop. Rolando popped on her. Oh wow, he getting into the she not his type. She's not light skinned. Oh really, Rolando? Wow. Okay, that's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, he's Latino. She's African American. So like, and then she popped Dylan because Dylan is short, and I had a feeling the short guys were gonna get popped. I think his name Dylan Rolando. They're the shortest. Are you still friends with your ex? Is a question asked. And she said she blocks her exes right away. I was so busy talking, I missed what was said. But they're laughing off of whatever was just said. So they're talking about they're bonding over God right now in family. I think um, the guy is. I'm trying to see who the guy is she's bonding with, but I think he's from Africa. Man, I know Cinco from. You know what? I do know Cinco. I just realized he was from Temptation Island. It's Cinco. Oh, I'm just now getting that, guys. What she like to do with her free time? How does she deal with conflict in her previous relationships? Is the question. When she deals with her conflict, she doesn't yell or use profanity or disrespects them. It's just like goodbye, I guess. Okay, we have a second person in here watching. Hey, person. Thanks for coming in. What do you guys think of the show so far? She got to pop some more balloons. The guys is really digging her because they're not trying to pop balloons like that. So, oh, Cinco popped it. Cinco said she feel like a homegirl, so he had to pop. She's she's good with all her answers and everything, but she just giving homegirl vibes. So what is it? The last two? Why you pop Floyd? He's too reserved. Uh, Floyd is too chill for her, basically. She said they both will be quiet together. I don't see a problem with that. She just got to find reasons to pop people at this point, so the show can continue. What would your ex say about you? Is the question she's asking. His ex would say he was stubborn, guarded, on top of things, but clean. Yeah, you can't say your ex said something really bad about you. It's kind of like a job interview here at this point. What are your weaknesses, basically? Now they're talking about signs. They're really just running out of questions to ask. I was gonna tap out soon, but I guess we can finish watching this one. Logan just got popped. She popped Logan because she feels like they would be besties. So we got our final two here. Finally got to the final two. What is the single hardest thing about dating you? Is a final question, so she picks between these last two guys. It takes him a long time to start dating you. Oh, he date multiple people. That I already want to pop him now. I can't see the name tags on the guys. The other guy says when it comes to time, basically doesn't jump right in. It's kind of similar to what the other one said. And then nice talking about somebody being a fake Christian, then he's not into it. So now they're talking about Christianity. Well, he is. So let's see if she's into that or what. He might get popped. I guess that's his deal breaker, fake Christians. Oh, she picked. So now he gets a chance to choose. Inca is his name. That's who she chose. Now he's gonna ask her about her faith. What excites you about your Christianity? She says her sense of peace, being at church, scriptures, community, all that. Inca, do you take Ashley, or are you gonna pop her balloon? Why? He popped. Because she asked about the horoscope. This is the only reason that you're popping. And as a Christian, this is the what? This isn't a good enough reason to pop. I mean, you could have schooled her about horoscopes. She said she wasn't fully into it. He doesn't have a good reason to pop. I would have kept talking to her. This was a bad reason. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of Pop of the Balloon. Pop of the Balloon. Pop the balloon. And we'll talk more later. Enjoy the rest of the show, and maybe we'll do some more recap. We will do a full recap of the show in the future. But thanks for hanging out for the moment. Enjoy the rest of the show, and have a good night.